it is important for you to know that everybody can make deepfakes now.
This video is about creating fake videos and fake voices. It's now possible to completely create a false image based on computer algorithms from words that people have used and a still life photograph.
To use this technique, all you need to do is record a video of yourself, add just one image of the target subject, run this learning-based algorithm, and there you go. Full body movement works.
We will no longer be able to tell the difference between reality and fake. Listen to Joe Rogan talk about himself having himself being recorded.
We got a library of all the sounds that we can make with our mouth. And so they put it in a database, and then they can get you to say words you've never said before in an order that you've never said them before.
In the second part of the video, I'm going to splice his real voice with the computer generated voice.
Friends, I've got something new to tell all of you. I've decided to sponsor a hockey team made up entirely of chimps. It's close. I'm tired of people telling me that chimps are not capable of kicking human ass in sports. You know, I mean, they had one a few years ago that they did. Chimps are just superior athletes. And these chimps have been working out hard. They're throwing kettlebells, battle ropes, everything. With Ronald Reagan, where they had a fake speech. I've got them on a strict diet of bone broth and elk meat. These chimps will rip your balls off. God damn, it's impressive.
With this technology, forget blackmail. You'll never be able to blackmail anyone ever again. If you ever get taken to court and you're on film doing something, like you've been caught in Jeffrey Epstein's house having sex with minors, and say, look, this technology has allowed videos to be created of myself doing things which are just not true. In the court, if you make a video of you going and having sex with minors, which you can prove you definitely did not do, which is very similar to the media that's being displayed in the court, then how is it possible you can ever be proved for anything? Which means that anybody that does anything which has been videoed can no longer be proved. You have to prove that that person is in that location, and to prove that is going to be very difficult. Nobody's going to know what's true and what's not true. Reality and Hollywood are going to be blurred together. Soon, suddenly, because with all this technology, it all goes towards sex. Anyway, you'll be able to create Brazilian orgies filled with your favorite actors and actresses. You can have Hulk Hogan, Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, Madonna, all having a group orgy. Or you can go and get photos of your girlfriend or girlfriends, and you can go and create a lesbian fest or anything which suits your temperament. So how are we going to get around this? Because obviously we need to have video as some sort of proof. If video just doesn't become provable, then we're going to have to reassert video to have an authority. And the only way that I can see that you can get around this is through ID 2020, which is Bill Gates's little game, whereby you insert a chip into somebody and everyone has an identity. But with that chip, you can also have that logged in or activated from the internet and 5G, which will then log your location. All footage that needs to be proved will therefore have to have a time log, a date and a time. So if you have footage of, let's say, somebody in Jeffrey Epstein's house having sex with minors on the 20th of May, you would then need to prove that somebody with their biochips and their biosensors and the ID 2020, which is logged into the internet, that they were actually in Jeffrey Epstein's house on that day. However, saying that, even if you do go to Jeffrey Epstein's house and you have a dinner party, and yet there's footage of you in Jeffrey Epstein's house at that time having sex with minors, which doesn't exist, what are you going to say? You can just say, well, you know, I was having dinner, but somebody's made a video of me at that time having sex with minors. Again, with ID 2020 and biosensors and chips, they'll be able to record your body movements. So if the body movements don't correlate to those body movements of perhaps somebody having sex, then you'll be proven innocent. What they want is to put things into your system to record everything that you do, all your body movements, all your temperatures, all your actions and all your emotions. It's a patent for a implantable cryptocurrency system using humans who have been chipped as the miners. Microsoft wants to turn living humans into cryptocurrency miners, and you pay based on your behaviors. According to the futuristic patent, human body activity associated with a task provided to a user may be used in mining process of a cryptocurrency system. The implant will monitor much more than your vitals. The body activity may include, for example, but not limited to, radiation emitted from a human body, brain activities, body fluid, e.g. blood flow, organ activity or movement, body movement, and any other activities that can be sensed and represented by images, waves, signals, texts, numbers, degrees. Examples of body radiation emitted from human body may include radiant heat and the body pulse rate or brain wave. Basically, any activity that you do, they'll know what it is. So if you're eating, you're eating. If you're having sex, you're having sex. So if they can correlate your body behavior to the footage, then they'll know that the footage is correct. If they can't, then the footage is not correct. In order to prove that the footage is not correct, because obviously it's going to be about people blackmailing you and saying that you've done things, you therefore, as a defense mechanism, may want to put this technology into your system, for instance, like politicians and business people, so that you are protected against being blackmailed. That will then be pushed onto the population so that if the police have body cameras, they can prove that it was you because the body movements on the footage correlate to your body movements which have been recorded, and also the emotions, brainwaves and body activity.
We can create high-quality deepfakes with just one photo of the target subject